I can't walk. I can't function. I feel like a 99-year-old guy.
By now, you've probably heard the shocking news. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. It's wild to even say it out loud. The man felt invincible, like he could outlive everyone. But at 76, after a long and rough battle with Parkinson's, the legend is finally gone. What hits hard is that he still managed to perform one last time before he passed. And we're going to talk about that unforgettable moment later in this video. Man, it was rough. He looked so fragile, barely able to sit up. It almost felt like he was being pushed out there just to say he tried, even when his body was screaming, no! But here's the thing. I also think that moment gave him some peace. Getting on stage, doing what he lived for, that's powerful, even if it hurt to watch. People are now saying Ozzy gave Youngblood, yeah, the British artist, his blessing, like symbolically handing over the crown. Some fans are reading into their moment together at that last show like it was Ozzy saying, it's your turn now.
Thank you, of course, man. Thank you, man, for everything, man. It's an honour, man. It's like the whole city's just...
You got no one, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Good for you. Conquer America, like.
That's it, man. That's the goal. Myself, just so to
Thank you very much, Tom.
And right,
God
man.
bless you.
I'll see you when we're doing pictures in a minute, alright?
Is there anything we can ever do for you?
Do you know what? The fucking music was enough. Thank you so much, honestly. You gave me an outlet. Everyone thought I was too fucking mad, and I was like, nah, man, I'm like Ozzy, so thank you.
Just keep going.
Yeah, man.
Don't give in.
No, man, never. It's gonna be fucking epic, man. Love you, Oz.
Love you.
I fucking love you, man. Honestly.
I don't really know much about Youngblood, so let me know in the comments if you're familiar with him. But that moment, it felt like something bigger was happening. Man, you just know Sharon's heart is shattered right now. And the whole Osbourne family's probably going through it. At least Ozzy got to witness his daughter's engagement before he passed. That must have meant the world to him. Of course, they would have wanted him there for the wedding, just like anyone would want their dad at such a big moment. But sometimes life just hits different when age and sickness catch up.
Kelly, you know I love you more than anything in the world.
Fuck up, you don't marry more.
That would make me happy to spend the rest of my life with you. In front of your family and all of our friends. Kelly, will you marry me?
It's heartbreaking to watch someone as legendary and full of energy as Ozzy slowly fade like that. The guy had so much more to give. It's unreal. We still don't know for sure what officially caused his passing. Maybe it was the Parkinson's. Living with that is no joke. It wears you down, and yeah, it could have played a major part, but in this video, we're gonna break down that final performance that had everyone talking. And then, we're diving into some of the wildest moments from Ozzy's insane rockstar life. We're talking the time he bit the heads off doves, no, not just bats, and that time he literally snorted ants just to prove he was the hardest rocker in the game. Ozzy didn't just live life, he blew the roof off it. There are so many wild stories about Ozzy that I didn't even know until I started digging in. The man was straight up unpredictable. The music industry has a dark side, and when it comes to pushing artists past their limits, they don't hold back. It honestly feels like Ozzy Osbourne got caught up in that cycle too. He recently gave a heartbreaking performance where he couldn't even stand when he wanted to, and that moment hit hard. You could see it in his face. He was trying, but his body just wasn't keeping up. And yet they still had him up there like everything was fine. I remember growing up watching the Osbournes, Ozzy, Sharon, and their daughter Kelly, who was a total powerhouse. That family wasn't just entertaining. They invented the blueprint for chaotic, raw reality TV. No one was doing it like them back then. But now, it's just sad. Ozzy hasn't been able to perform much in recent years because of his battle with Parkinson's. And the worst part, he once admitted these past few years have been the most painful and miserable of his entire life.
I listen to new metal bands. I don't listen and go, give me the top 10 of the new metal. I've got to. One of the dangers of that is if I start to like it, if something gets in my head, it'll come out my mouth, you know.
So you listen to a lot of Justin Bieber? Is that, are we gonna, Justin Bieber?
Who the f*** is Justin Bieber?
Good.
Ozzy, not wood! You could be done for manslaughter! Oh, he's going to the side of the house. Ozzy!
Taps out. It can't keep up no matter how badly you want it to. And that's the exact pain Ozzy was going through. He shared that he hadn't done any real physical work in about 7 years. Just imagine that. But even through all the pain, he was still determined to keep pushing. Ozzy said, by hook or by crook, I'm gonna make it there. He's been working with a trainer, someone who helps people get back to feeling normal again. Ozzy believed in that guy, even when it was hard. He's convinced me that he can pull it off for me. I'm giving it everything I've got. That's what Ozzy said. And you could tell he meant every word. He was fighting hard to stay in the game, to keep doing what he loved. When he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he couldn't even perform at the ceremony, which most artists usually do if they're able. But despite all that, Ozzy gave one final performance recently, right in his hometown. Thing is, for a lot of people watching, it was tough to sit through. You could see him struggling, pushing through with everything he had while his health clearly held him back. One person posted online that Ozzy's last big dream was to stand during that final performance. And sadly, that didn't happen. Another fan wrote, I'm conflicted. He's obviously enjoying himself, but it's sad to see him in this physical state. It feels like the end of an era. That hits deep. Most artists don't even want to be seen in public. But Ozzy, he didn't care about hiding. He just wanted to give his fans one last show, no matter the cost.
When the pandemic hit, I thought, that's kind of like a blessing in disguise because they'll go, I'll be healed by the time it gets back over and we can go and do shows. But I'm not better. I can't walk. I can't function. I feel like a 99-year-old guy, you know. I haven't got no support on the back of my neck. Somehow your head is a third of the weight of your body. So the gravity gets in and I can't hold my head up. Which, I kind of went, oh well, but then I'm not done yet, you know. I'm not done yet, and it's like, I've got things to do, I've got people to see, I've got shows to do. You know, I've managed to make a record or two in the last 3 years. But it's the hardest thing I have to bear is the fact that my brain is still there, but my body's all mangled.
Most artists would have just stepped away quietly, avoiding the spotlight completely. But Ozzy, he still showed up, even if it meant being rolled out in front of the world. One person commented, I feel a bit sorry for Ozzy being wheeled out like that. He clearly isn't fitting well. Another added, I feel bad for Ozzy. Yeah, it's his last live show ever, but it's kind of gross how visibly unwell the man is being wheeled out like this by Sharon. Someone else chimed in, calling it very sad. Ozzy in a goth wheelchair. Yeah, people were definitely feeling emotional watching that go down. During the event, Ozzy actually opened up and revealed that this reunion concert wasn't even his idea. It came from Sharon. She was the one who pushed to make it happen. And when Ozzy hit the mic to give a speech, he made it clear just how much that night meant to him.
Working to get this gig going for me, you know. My wife worked her ass up for a year to get it all organised. And a guy called Tom Morello, who organised all the bands. People like that, you know, make concerts happen. And I don't know what to say, man. I've been laid up for like fucking 6 years. And it's so, you've got no idea how I feel. Man. From the bottom of my heart.
Honestly, that performance wasn't just for the fans. It was for Ozzy himself. Even though he wasn't at his best physically, you could tell it meant everything to him. It's probably a moment he'll keep close to his heart for however much time he's still got left. And maybe talk about for the rest of his days. If you want more wild celebrity stories like this, hit that subscribe button right now. This is NoFilter, where we drop daily celebrity gossip every single day.